So in today's episode, I want to share one of the really crazy scenario on the Bitcoin. That's not major scenario, but one of the things which one I saw on the market, and I think that I should to share with you. So you must understand this is just one of the scenario. It doesn't mean that necessarily it's gonna happen for 1000%. Basically, I trade completely different on the Bitcoin, but this scenario is very likely as well on the Bitcoin. So today we're gonna break down it, and I make it really and telling you to be cautious because I know that a lot of you like to straightly on the thumbnails make any financial decisions, right? So don't do that. Watch this video from the beginning to the end, understand me what I mean, right? And only after that maybe you can do whatever you want, right? But do your own research always, right? So right now let's go to the charts and let's talk about Bitcoin. So basically what I saw to the charts, that's really a little bit interesting because we get to the all-time high. That's true. Right now charts looks pretty bullish, but we cannot ignore that we are in a wave 4. So what does it mean? So let's take a waves and let's break down it. So here you can see wave 1 because inside have 5 impulsive wave structure. After we had a wave 2, which is wrong correction. Inside you can break down it on the smaller time frame and you can see that. After we saw massive, the most impulsive wave, we call it, right? Wave 3. And after that, we saw the correctional wave 4. So we are expecting this wave 5 or higher, right? Or we're going to see some parabolic growth. But from an Elliott waves perspective, we currently seeing such kind of scenario. So we're going to trade this one. So what is the very important to understand here and what is really likely happen and why there's possibly the massive crash on the Bitcoin, right? Because we came to this all-time high, close to all-time high, which is basically resistance and very strong resistance, by the way. And if we're gonna do like this, we are in the higher range of this channel, right? Which channel? If we put like this, right? So this is the deviation, and after we came to the higher range. So basically, very likely, and there's possibility that we're gonna see the massive downtrend on the Bitcoin. And the people who's longing the Bitcoin right now, I don't suggest you to do any action. I by myself, I mean in the longs, I'm not closing any longs for myself, right? This is really important you to understand. But this is what basically for what this video is made, to warn you and warn you that you need to lower your risks when you are trading. There is a possible massive crash. It's always possible in the market, and right now is a little bit high. The chance of that one is a little bit higher because we're seeing that here being straightly, I mean that's obviously a resistance, obvious resistance, obvious resistance, and basically yes, we are trying to break it, and most likely we will break it. This scenario what I trade, right? I'm trading that we are going higher, but we need to keep in mind that there's possibilities going lower, and basically if you are right now want to open any positions, yes, the longs is much more better, but if you're gonna open the short with a small amount, it's gonna be good as well, because if we're gonna put our stop loss somewhere here, there's gonna be really tiny stop loss, and we can try to take some really good profits over here, right? So basically shorts are welcomed. I don't suggest you to do right now that one straightly with the current balance, right? I will lower my risks to do that, but if you want to hedge, that's a really great thing. So why the prices can go lower? In the previous videos, I was also mentioning that if we're gonna measure the wave 4, so we need to put our Fibonacci on a beginning of the wave 3, end of the wave 3. So we have a targets 0.3 to 0.6, right? And this is the targets where the Bitcoin most likely comes, right? Let me mark it like this. And twice I will mark the zone of high attention. This is the zone of high attention over here, 0.5 to 0.6. And as you can see, Bitcoin didn't reach that deeper correction. And usually Bitcoin making really deep corrections. And this is why the Bitcoin actually is very manipulative, because the corrections are pretty deep. So this is why we are expecting 0.5, 0.6 on the Bitcoin, and we retested already because the 0.5 to 0.3 to 0.5 is also the zone of high attention. So this is why after this impulse, which one I saw over here, we saw some corrections, and here we accumulate some longs, which one we are holding for upcoming wave 3, right? In upcoming sub wave 3, right, of wave 5, because if we trade this wave 5, if the wave 4 finished over here, we're expecting the 5th wave. So it will look like this, because 5th wave is impulsive wave. We are seeing something like this: wave 1, sub wave 1, sub wave 2. Here we opened our longs, and right now we are in the sub wave 3, after sub wave 4, sub wave 5. So what is our current targets, right? The previous I was mentioning that right now we are trading wave fifth wave globally, right? But trading, we currently sub wave 3. We want to take those profits. So if we enter the longs over here, what's our targets? If we take a Fibonacci put on the beginning and the end of the wave 1 and the end of the wave 2, right? Our targets is 1.2 and 1.6. This is the targets. So basically here we can put target 1, which one worked out already, and we take our profits, right? This is the target 2, which one we also took some profits over there, right? And we have a target 3 where we want to close the most big purchase of our trade, because the 1.6 is one of the most likely scenario where it's how it comes on the Elliott waves in perspective of wave 3. And we hold some for higher prices, because wave 3 we know it can be 1.6, 2.6, 3.6, 4.6, and etc, etc, etc. So it doesn't have exactly targets, but we know that wave 3 usually comes to 1.6. So this is what our target. So it's around $76,000. To be correct, this is $76,000 411. This is our targets for now, right? So as a wave 3, we have all more rights to treat that this is the wave 3 right now, and we are in that wave 3, right? But because on the higher time frame we are creating some kind of really interesting bull flag over here, right? There's possibly that we will once again retest the lower prices, hit that 0.5, 0.6 area, so hit this zone of a zone of high attention, right? Something such kind of, and after that the price can move higher. This scenario is very likely and very possibly, right? Not very likely, it's possibly. So this is why this video is just made for you to understand that here you don't have to go all in, and you don't have to all in and go longs, because we are at the all-time high. Do you know? So, but you can open some position if you are opening longs or you're accumulating the Bitcoin. If you do not hold any of the Bitcoin, yes, you can open some trades over here, small amount, right? But expect this major dump scenario, right? Because when you are ready for such kind of scenarios, you are lowering your risks, right? You are lowering your expectations, and when you're lowering your risks, your reward's gonna be really not massive, and it's gonna be easy. And as most of you know, the trading, the best trades is always the easiest one, right? So lower your risks, the long the market, all right, no problem. But expect some major downtrend on the Bitcoin. What happened, by the way? Let's deep dive in the smaller time frame right now. That's our targets. One more thing, what I want to mention, that join our Telegram channel, because all of these positions I'm gonna give you here, this is all signals, is all for free. You can use it, you can trade with me. I'm doing what I'm doing on the financial markets, I'm share over here, and basically you can repeat it if you want so, right? But of course, do your own research, check me, do not trust me, and all other things, right? That's you must know, right? I'm not gonna repeat it 1,000 times. So basically, yeah, join our Telegram channel, the link in description below. One more thing, what I want to ask you to share your opinion about the Bitcoin. What do you think? What do you hold? What kind of position you hold? Are you beginner or not? Do you want to trade right now Bitcoin or not? All of these things you can leave the comment section, because I'm reading each one of you, and if you have any questions as well, you can send me there. I'm most likely gonna answer you, and this is how it is. So basically, what is next? Nothing. Right now, we are expecting higher continuation of the uptrend, right? And basically, on the smaller time frame, let me switch to the 1 hour time frame. You can see that how beautifully actually the triangle works out. Right now, we are actually retesting this triangle. Let me show you to be more specific what happened. This dump. Just turn on the previous videos. The previous videos was right, I guess, or to type. I don't remember which video it is. Just try to watch our previous videos. You can see that how we could predict this movement, because this was really obvious. Here you can see that the triangle, right? We created some kind of triangle, this like this, right? To be more correct, like this, right? And after the breakout, every time, this is very often happening, we can see that we break out this triangle, right? And after that, we start to retest this triangle, and most likely we are going higher right now. More currently, I mean, to be more specific, I will show you what's gonna happen here, most likely what is possibly can happen on the Bitcoin as well. But globally, we are looking, not globally, on the 1 hour time frame, we are expecting something such kind of, we break out this triangle is usually leads for continuation or uptrend, because here you can see impulse, after start to correction, some kind of, right, the price start to squeeze into the smaller range, and boom, we saw that we saw that exit, right? We exit this triangle, and right now we're just retesting, and most likely they're gonna be the continuation of the uptrend. Here, to be more local, you need to understand one thing, that there's possibility of that one. And right now I'll give you really great analysis, and that's gonna really help you a lot. Basically, yeah, if we are longing here, what's kind of possibility it is? Look at this, how we analyze the market. You can see the massive dump. Massive dump, this is a lot of emotions happen here, because a lot of people here are entering the longs, and they actually have all moral rights to do that. So if you're putting your stop loss properly, that trade gonna be most likely work out, because we are going higher. But what happened? We saw the massive manipulation. Boom, prices massively dumped, right? And a lot of people had emotions, right? And what they do, of course, they are changing their mind, because, oh, that's a really crazy red candles, and it's time to what? Of course, short. So basically, when the price start to falling over here, right? Here, a lot of people start to open some short positions. So market maker, what they're doing, they keep the prices over here. So this is called distribution phase. This is where dump happen. People start to follow this dump. They want to open their trade. They put their stop losses somewhere here, somewhere. It doesn't matter where their stop losses are. Just the people shorting the market, because they saw this massive impulsive movement on the market. And plus, this is not just the impulsive wave, this is impulsive by emotions, because such kind of dumps like on the smaller time frames when it's happened is usually leads a lot of emotions, and that's what you don't want to trust. So what is happening to the Bitcoin right now? We are most likely in the phase of accumulation. Accumulation means that when we are trading here, and we are collecting more short positions, the people are opening the shorts, right? And what is happening next? We are seeing manipulation, next stage called manipulation, because all of these people who's opening those shorts over here, right, with this dump, with this small dump, they will trust it more. Of course, oh yes, we opened the shorts. Oh yeah, let's go. We are right. The Bitcoin goes to the zero. This is called the manipulation phase, and after it starts the phase of distribution, right? When all of these people are wrong and the price goes to opposite direction. So basically, we are expecting something such kind of. Right now, we are accumulating into this range. I'm expecting massive manipulation for that, and after that, beginning of the new impulse. One thing as well you need to remember, that manipulation is very, I would say, situational moment, because if the market has enough money, enough liquidity, right? So if here been opened enough shorts, right, manipulations is not happening. So there is happening straightly distribution, right? Something such kind of. So, but a small maybe can happen. Maybe this is already manipulation, but just expect in your brain that we will see something such kind of. Wash out all of these people who's shorting here, put their stop losses most likely over here, and we can see something such kind of boom, and after go higher. This is the usually price section on the market, right? So expect that scenario and be ready. So basically, yeah, we are expecting continuation of the uptrend on the higher time frame. Not the high, on the smaller time frame. On the higher time frame, we keep in mind that there is possibility of massive crash on the Bitcoin, because we need to be ready for that. And what is how to be ready? You just lower your risks, because if you're gonna lose a little bit, it doesn't matter you're right or wrong. Do you understand? It's most important for you to earn the money. If you lost the money, and if you lost a little small amount of the money, it's fine. So your job is to earn money. It doesn't matter you're right or wrong. So here is the possibility the price is gonna go lower. So why not? Why you should not lower your risks over here, right? You should lower your risks opening the trades. And if in case the price is gonna go lower, right, you're gonna lose a little amount of the money, and from there you usually will take your longs or whatever the next trade will come to you. So this is what I think about the market. Thank you for watching. Press that likes, leave your comment if you are the new one, if you like my analysis and you found my video pretty useful. Subscribe to my channel, press that likes, leave your comments, and catch you somewhere here, and bye.